Welcome to NGS, where we dive into my hobbies, such as EDC. Today I'm going to be covering everything I carry on me every day. That's what EDC stands for, everyday carry. I know I haven't really done like a knife video in a minute, and I know a lot of the people who subscribe to me now after my knife video are EDC people or knife people. So let's go ahead and go over what I carry on a daily basis. I already went over my everyday carry knives that I rotate through, and I went over my everyday carry playing cards. So let's go over the stuff I carry every day that doesn't change, which is what is in this pouch and what is in my pocket. So for today, what I have on me is this and this, which I mean, I did a video yesterday covering this. And then in my pocket, I got this, and my wallet. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I can't wait to see you right back in the next... No, I'm kidding. Okay, anyway, these are the things that I carry every day. So these are from my rotation. I added this to my playing card rotation. These are the Monarch Playing Cards. If you are interested in seeing a showcase of these, I will put a link to that right here. I know for my knife folks, you probably aren't interested in playing cards, but if this is the thing to get you into that rabbit hole, there's the link. And this right here is the Microtech Stitch Ram-Lok. If you want to see me talk about this knife, this is in my rotation video. If you want to see that, the link to that is right there. And these right here are what I carry every day. I have a rotation of these. I'll start with this. We'll get to these as I go. This right here is called a beer bomb. This is a nuck, or a bottle opener, or it's really just a multi-tool. It is used as I said, a nuck, like a brass knuckles. It is a beer opener, you know, a bottle cap opener. It can be used as a flathead, as a driver for like a 6-bit screw, like flathead or a Phillips head, or any driver you want. It can be used as, it could be used as a nail remover, package opener. I mean, anything that your little imagination can come up with, it can be used for. I also have a little bead right here for it as well, and I also have this little slip for it that it goes right into my 5th pocket. I have many different variations of this. I guess I can show you that right now. And those are my rotation for these. It is designed by Tom. I'm probably going to butcher his last name. It's Medvedich. He has a little Facebook group that you can go and join if you want to try and get one of these. He does little raffles to try and win to be able to purchase them. You can go to his website. I'll put a link to the website down below. These are really hard to get. He does like very small drops. And even the big drops, they sell out in minutes, so good luck. Here are a few. I have the original sized one. As you can see, it is thinner than this one right here. This is the Big Papa version. It is much thicker. A lot of people prefer the Big Papa version. This is the thinner original size. I have this color variant here. This, I believe this is the Cherry Coke version. And then I have a pink version. I will put a picture of that one right here. I ended up giving it to my mother because she really liked it, so I just gave it to her. And then I have a teal worn version. It's like distressed. I gave that one to my wife because she really liked that one. These actually come in very handy very often, I have learned, so yeah. I always have to have one of these on my body, on my person at all time. So go join the group if you're interested, if you want to buy one. Again, the website will be down there. I've met Tom in person at Blade Show, Texas. He goes to the Blade shows that go all around the nation. If you are interested, he posts on Facebook and on Instagram. Follow him if you want to see at which Blade shows he'll be at, and you can go meet him yourself. If you want to get a hold of one of these, the easiest way to do so is at Blade Show. You can also get them off eBay. Then we have my wallet, which is a Bellroy. This one's pretty cool. Making sure there's no information here, but yeah, so it's a little, take all my stuff out of here, can't rob me. Yeah, so my wallet is like a little magnetic little opener, opens like this, see? Very slim, very small, opens like that. I'll put a link to this down below. I used to have a really big chunky wallet, and I used to like keep receipts in it because I'm a hoarder. So I've downgraded and upgraded simultaneously into this little thing to kind of, you know, pin myself into holding the bare minimum in my wallet. And in that same coin flip, I ended up carrying this big ass monstrosity. You know, you win some, you lose some. And I carry this coin right here. Some people call it like a stress coin or something. I don't really carry it for that. I usually just keep this whenever people try and make decisions. You'd be surprised how often I come across it. Someone's like, I don't know what to pick. This or that. I'm like, you want to flip a coin about it? They're like, yeah, I don't have a coin though. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I actually happen to have a coin. And so I pull this bad boy out and then make the decision for them by flipping it. And then I sometimes just pull this out and flip it and play around with it. Like a stress coin. And then I also carry this, which I'm pretty sure is what everybody is wanting an answer for. This right here is the Viperade EDC pouch. I have a Bender smoking a cigar. I have a Bender smoking a cigar patch on it. It's just a Velcro patch. You can put whatever patch you want on this. I'll put a link to this on the description down below. It is off Amazon. And this thing can hold way more than you would think. It has a zipper on the side here, and then a zipper right here, and then it has 3 pockets here, 1 big pocket here, and 1 pocket here. I'll start with this side. Right here I have a Vero Pry Bar. Yeah. This is the Vero Fulcrum. This right here is a pry bar. I tell people something a man should always have on them, or I mean, not just a man, a woman too. Something everyone should have on them is a knife. And then probably a multi-tool. And then the third thing now that I've learned someone should always have on them is a pry bar. This thing has been very useful, more often than I honestly care to admit. I have used this thing so much, as you can tell by the wear that you see on this thing, and it's been super useful. This also acts as a driver. With I use it as a kit for my knives and stuff. But I've used the pry bar way more than I have the torque screws, the little T6 and T8s. But the pry bar is what's been useful, and I've told people you should probably invest in a pry bar. I've used this thing so much. This is a Vero Fulcrum. It's a pry bar and a driver, so it carries 2 bits. And you pull this out. It's held by these little rubber bands, and you have this little hole that's magnetized at the top here, and you just slide it in. And it holds it, and then you use it as like a little screwdriver. And I use it for my knives. Obviously, you can't use it on this pivot screw right here. You have to use it for like these ones here, and then pop. A lot of knives use T8s or T6s, so that's what I carry on these. And they've came out with these little bit holders, which is I plan to purchase, and it'll fit in this little carrier. So future investment at some point. But yeah, this right here is a thing I carry on me every day, and I plan to always have that on me to the day I die. Next, I have a Leatherman Skeletool. This broke on me recently. I would have made this video way sooner if it didn't break on me. I was using it to try and tighten a valve. The little valve screw thing broke. So I tried to use little pliers up here to close it, and it snapped on me, so I sent it into Leatherman, and they fixed it. And they didn't just fix it, they also replaced the bits, which is very nice of them. They didn't have to do that. See, these are brand new bits. And they even fixed the knife. I don't use the knife in here because I carry my own knife, but the knife had chipped on the tip. They also fixed that. But yeah, I used this primarily for the screwdriver, which if I were to finally get that bit holder for this, I won't really need the screwdriver on this anymore and only need it for the pliers. But that's really what I use it for, is the pliers. And it's a Leatherman, which is very nice. It also comes with like this little bottle opener. But again, now that I carry the beer bombs with me, I don't need it. Then I carry a pen. Now this right here is from Tactile Turn. Now I didn't mention it, but I will put a link to Vero down below, and I'll also put a link to Leatherman down below. I'll put a link to all of these items down below if they're available. If not, I'll just put a link to the website that you can get them from down below as well. So this is Tactile Turn. They make pens, and I think they even make knives now. They tactile blades, tactile knives. I buy their pens. They're based in Dallas, Texas, which, if you didn't know, I'm from Texas, so I have to support local. Hell yeah, brother. Tejas. Yeah, so this right here is a tactile pen. This is a mini, a slim mini. This is actually zirconium. If you know what zirconium is, then you know. If you know, you know. I'm not telling you the price on this bad boy, but this right here was made in 2020. Getting flashbacks. Oh, 2020. Oh no, didn't have 2020 vision then. But yeah, so it's a bolt action pen, meaning you have to grab this little bolt here, push it in and out, and then the pin pops out like right there, and then you just give it a little push and it comes back out. Here, let me see if I can show you that better. Push it in, boop, like that. Very fidgety, very fun to mess with, very fun to annoy people that are in the same room as you as you're doing this. Yeah, very weighty. Listen, has a lot of weight to it, and it's very small, and it just fits very easily into this Viperade pouch. Yeah, and then I'll put a link to this down below too. Tactile turn. And then in the back here, which is protected by bender, is the knife that I showcased in my rotation video. This is the Reeve Sabenza 31, the large bog oak handle knife that I got a lot of flack for because apparently it is overrated, and I disagree entirely. It is a Reeve knife, and you know, a lot of people, you know, give it a lot of flack because it is a very basic knife and it's overrated because it's so primitive, but this is actually one of the like milestones of knife creations, and it is created by the man who kind of set forth the I don't know, kind of dropped the dominoes for knives that everybody has in their pockets to this day. I mean, I have a piece of history in my hand right now, and this knife will never break. It won't. Your ball bearing knife will probably break. I'm sorry to break it to you, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I carry this knife with me all the time. It's always sitting in that pocket. This is my backup knife. If someone needs a knife and they need to borrow my knife, I will always have this one on me in case they have this for an extended period of time. If I get in a situation where this knife gets lost, which I really hope that is never the case, I still have this one on me. So yeah. Then we get to the internals, the innards of my Viperade pouch. We have here my lighter. I smoke cigars, for those who don't know. You can't see that torch there, but there is a flame going on there. This right here is my torch. It is a DuPont, a flammable DuPont, obviously. This is like the cheapest model you can get. I don't really try and spend too much on a torch. But yeah, this is the one I carry because it's super thin. You can barely fill it in my back pocket. Put a link to that down below as well. I mean, obviously, I'll put a link down to everything that I can down below. I also carry a little roll of duct tape just in case. You never know when you would need that. Here is my punch for the cigars that I said that I smoke earlier with 3 different gauge sizes. And then in here, this one's gonna be a wild card. I have this. I literally only have this to reset things, reset phones, reset cameras, reset anything that requires like a toothpick or something very small to hit a reset button. That's all this is for. This has become very handy as of late for some reason with technology. But yeah. And there you have it. This is what I carry on my body. Let me put this in a way where you can see everything. And there you have it. That is everything that I carry with me on a daily basis. My EDC, if you will. Again, I will put a link to everything down below. If you follow my channel and you basically only watch EDC stuff and knife content, I will be doing more knife content, more EDC content in the future. So please don't unsubscribe. But if you do only watch knife content and you're interested in playing cards, even just a little bit, I do that. So please, find yourself moseying over to my channel for some playing card content. Please do help yourself. Because if you find yourself enjoying playing cards, or maybe even finding an interest in drinking some of the forbidden juice of playing card goodness, please help yourself into some of my videos, because look, I have a lot of it right over there. And I promise, you'll love them. I also do playing card giveaways. If you're interested in that, a free deck is a free deck. So go down to the description down below. The video will lead you to how to enter for that giveaway. Anyway, thanks for watching and stay sharp.